Good afternoon. Welcome to the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I'm Runke Giwa Onafuwa. Oyo State government has launched free evening classes for children engaged in menial jobs across major markets in a bid to reduce the number of out-of-school children. Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology Olusegun Olaiwola said the program will begin April 27th and run daily from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in selected centers across Mokola, Bodija, and Agbeni in Ibadan. The initiative, backed by the administration of Seyi Makinde, aims to provide flexible learning opportunities for children unable to attend school during the day, with stakeholders urged to support and encourage participation. Now, the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Akim Owade, has called for stronger collaboration among security agencies to tackle emerging threats across the country. Speaking during a visit to Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazak in Ilorin, the monarch stressed the need for timely intelligence sharing, proactive intervention, and closer engagement with local communities. Oba Owade noted that combining community knowledge with government capacity can help prevent security threats, urging sustained coordination, rapid response systems, and clear communication to strengthen public trust. Now, security stakeholders in Oyo State have called for sustained dialogue, intelligence sharing, and stronger community engagements as key strategies to improve safety and stability across the state. The position was reached at a meeting held at the Oyo State Police Command headquarters in Eleyele, Ibadan, where representatives from all 33 local government areas were in attendance. Taiwo Olarewaju reports.
A security stakeholders meeting involving representatives from all 33 local government areas of Oyo State. The meeting featured extensive deliberations of the security situation in Oyo State, with participants agreeing on the need for sustained dialogue, intelligence sharing, and community engagement. Taiwo Olarewaju reporting for Dominion News.
The Federal College of Agriculture, Ibadan, has called for increased investment in scientific research and agricultural development in Nigeria. This came as the institution marked the 2026 World Laboratory Day, highlighting the role of laboratories in national growth, innovation, and capacity building. Damilola Daudu reports.
College of Agriculture, More Plantation, Ibadan marked the 2026 edition of the World Laboratory Day with a call for increased investment in laboratory infrastructure, personnel training, and innovation to drive national development. The event brought together technologists, academics, and students to highlight the vital role laboratories play in advancing science, agriculture, and healthcare. Delivering the welcome address, the director of the Directorate of Technologies and Technical Staff, Mrs. Abimbola Olufunke Ala, said the celebration aligned with global efforts to recognize laboratory professionals and their contributions to sustainable development. She noted that this year's theme, A Day in the Laboratory, From Soil to Harvest, reflects the journey from scientific research to real-world agricultural impact.
An occasion to recognize a critical role laboratories and laboratories professionals, play in science, healthcare, agriculture, and industry. It is a day to celebrate the often unseen work that drives innovation, ensures quality, and supports national development.
In his opening remarks, the provost of the college, Professor Jonathan Jeremiah Atungo, represented by Mrs. Victoria Okpeze, reaffirmed this institution's commitment to promoting excellence in laboratory practice and forestry innovation among professionals.
In the lab, our technologies are doing a lot. Once they enter the lab, the first thing is to test the soil. The soil can be gotten, they can get it from anywhere. But now, how do they know the soil that is healthy? Now they will check the NPK,
Delivering the keynote lecture, the guest speaker, Dr. Kate Ezenwayi Nwokocha, emphasized the importance of laboratory system in bridging the gap between research and practical solution, particularly in agriculture and public health.
We emphasize that technologies have key roles to play in the laboratory, and there is need for them to ensure that they carry out all the necessary parameters that are needed for all the necessary work they carry out in the laboratory and in the farm.
Participants were also encouraged to actively engage in knowledge sharing, uphold safety standards, and contribute meaningfully to scientific advancement. The event forms part of activities marking World Laboratory Day, celebrated globally to recognize the indispensable role of laboratories in societal progress. Damilola Daudu reporting for Dominion News.
Now moving on to the foreign scene, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has suspended National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola over his alleged role in a $20 million health tender scandal. The move follows a series of leadership shakeups within the country's police force. Masemola is accused of breaching procurement laws in a cancelled 2024 contract linked to businessman Vuzimuzi Katmatlala, who is suspected of ties to organized crime. Police Chief Financial Officer Lieutenant General Puleng Dempane has been named acting commissioner as authorities begin a wider vetting of senior officers amid growing corruption concerns. Now, the United States Department of State is offering a reward of up to $10 million for information on the leader of the Iran-backed armed group Kateb Sayed al-Shuhada. U.S. officials said they're seeking information on Hashim Finyan Rahim al-Saraji, also known as Abu Allah al-Wali. The group is accused of carrying out attacks on U.S. diplomatic facilities, military bases, and personnel in Iraq and Syria, as well as killing civilians. Washington mentioned that anyone with credible information may be eligible for both financial reward and relocation as it steps up pressure on Iran-backed groups in the region. And now talking sports. Jadon Sancho is set for a possible return to Borussia Dortmund after informing the club of his willingness to rejoin when he leaves Manchester United this summer. The winger, who joined United in 2021 for £73 million, is expected to exit as a free agent after struggling to make an impact. He is currently on loan at Aston Villa. Reports say Sancho has held talks with Dortmund, with manager Niko Kovac approving a possible return, leaving the German club to decide on the next move. You can now visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram, and on TikTok at Dominion Broadcast. Thank you for watching. My name is Ronke Giwa Onofuwa.